Hello and welcome, this is Tommy Spud and this is part 3 of my Castlevania Circle of the Moon Let's Play. Now, before we get things started, I'd like to talk about a couple things. Sunday, my Denver Broncos in the NFL defeated the Dallas Cowboys, almost making me really nervous countless times in that game. Cowboys were up 10-0 in the first quarter, and Denver came back, gave the Cowboys about 2 minutes left to make it from their own 20 all the way to the touchdown, all the way to the goal line. Cowboys get to the goal line with about 9 seconds left, and they miss. They go fourth and goal. I mean, it's fourth and goal, 9 seconds left, and they miss fourth and goal, which is good for me. Made me incredibly nervous though, so I'm just unbelievable at that. They're 4-0, and I think that hopefully they win the division, because I'd be very happy to see them win the division instead of the Chargers, because honestly I think the Broncos overall are a better team than the Chargers. Some people will disagree with me, but that's my opinion, and everybody has an opinion. And another thing I want to bring to your attention is that I will be doing another Let's Play alongside this. After this one, probably later this week, I will be doing another Let's Play alongside this one, involving Mutant League Football. Now, I have seen some Mutant League Football videos, but none of them are a Let's Play, or I'm going to try, not very many of them are Let's Play, so I'm going to try and Let's Play League Football. Now, it is a sports game, so the only way I can Let's Play it, besides playoff mode, is to do a varying amount of games. I don't feel like doing playoff mode because my ability in League Football may not be the best choice to do it in. But I'm going to play a couple games, see how it goes, record them, put commentary on them, and then we'll see if I do playoff mode. But yeah, it's a very original football game, so it's going to be very interesting to watch. You hear my commentating, especially when I lose 20% of my players due to them getting killed. I know that just sounds awesome, doesn't it? You lose players when they die, unless of course you don't have reserves on. But anyway, enough about that. Let's continue on as I tell you more about this game. Now, as you know, a Castlevania game is usually side-scrolling platformer action type, but this, as you've seen before in past videos, has an element of RPG. Also, this game is one of the few games, there's probably only 3 of them, that are non-canon in the Castlevania universe. It's this one, I believe it is the 64 version of the sequel to 64. I think with the 3 non-canons. I may be wrong, I'm not exactly 100% up to date with Castlevania and canon, but I think those 3 are the ones that are not non-canon. However, you think that Konami, with their little, especially with the whole, especially with these 3 games not really doing much in terms of storyline, would actually count as canon. Personally, these 3, I mean, Nathan Graves never appears in another story mode in another game. Nearly the Baldwins. And that's something that confuses me. That's something that confuses me. Like, what happened to them? I mean, Nathan was a vampire hunter, and the other 2 also are vampires. So what happened to them? Personally, I think they all died of some kind of disease, because it seems like that's how and the only way you can possibly die from a vampire, except besides old age, is by disease. So I don't know, maybe they all died by disease, and so that's really sad. No, but that's just a theory of mine. So, but anyway, let's keep talking about other things. In this game, you will see me get countlessly hit for low damage. Now, if you ever played any RPGs or like action games like Castlevania, you know the feeling of getting hit by low amounts, you get hit with low sparks of damage, don't you? And it's annoying, isn't it? Because every time you turn your back and get hit by like someone who's like lower level than you, you take a small amount of damage. It gets annoying, but here's the fun part. You know, have you ever had a swarm of those low level guys come and attack you, and all of a sudden they're all poking you to death, and then you've lost perfectly like half of your HP before they all die? Yeah, that's the annoying part, and that happens a lot in Castlevania. Now, not as much as the swarms part, but as much as there's a lot of lower level enemies in this one area, and you've got poison, and everything's starting to kill you hard, and it gets really, really annoying, especially with the hoppers, which you can't hit because they're ducked. That's what I hate. You know, you remember video game characters that like that stand at normal size, that can duck your punches, that can duck some of your attacks just by standing. That is annoying. It's like why midgets shouldn't be in fighting games, because they are so unbalanced as heck. I mean, it's either, look, if you're gonna have a midget in a fighting game, he better not be resistant. He better not. If he can dodge half my attacks, the other half attacks might as well do double the damage. Otherwise, then it's just not fair to have a midget character just staying there, ducking attacks, with doing nothing at all. And oh look, it's Earth Demon. No! 7. Good thing I'm too high level now for it to hurt me, to kill me. Which is good, because I was worried about how I would die if I had those weird moments where I thought something would kill me, and yet it did. Which is entirely opposite from thinking it's something to kill you and it doesn't. Like, for example, first time I played this game, that Earth Demon, I decided to run like heck past it. Ow. Quit knocking me into pits. Why does every skeleton bomber I know try to knock me back into a pit with a bomb? That is something I hate. But anyway, the first time I got this game, the first time I got to that first Earth Demon spot from level 1, I ran. I mean, I didn't run, but I tried to move as fast as I could away from it. It killed me in one hit while I was walking. I missed my jump. It was terrible. That was way worse. One of the worst deaths I ever had, because honestly, I was terrible at the game. I wasn't jumping all that well. And now we're at the part where we have to go going up and actually get to this stairway. Yay! We're going to the audience room, but first we have to go through stairs. I wish there was an elevator, but no, this castle's too old for elevators. No, I don't want knife. Knife is bad. Anyways, I remember the first time I had to face Cerebus. He was I beat him quite easily the first time I faced him. Kind of like, this is the first boss, and then I realized that I had wasted about a lot of levels leveling up. I leveled up a lot. Because for fear that I would face the Earth Demon again, and I was at level 9 at the time, and I was like, oh, well, and I went back and tried it again with the level 5, and it was like a lot different. And then I realized that the fact of the matter is, I could have wasted much less time. Oh, can't go that way yet. Even though I want to go that way, I like going that way. That way's fun. You know, if I had a game track, I'd still hack that area and just go in there right now. But anyway, that's enough. And here we are at the save point. We're gonna save, and I'm done with this part. Stay tuned for the next part and League Football. Goodbye, everyone.